7 young explorers are taking on the toughest challenge of their lives. An extreme expedition in South America.
That is mad.
They're attempting a series of astonishing world firsts.
Oh my God!
Going where no children have been before. To get to some of the most awesome places on Earth.
We reached the top!
The team are following in the footsteps of the great Elizabethan Sir Walter Raleigh, the first Englishman to explore Guyana as he searched for El Dorado, the lost city of gold. Led by survival expert Ben Major and record-breaking adventurer Polly Murray, the epic journey will push the 7 explorers to the limit and beyond.
It hurts so bad. I hate it so much. It's just too scary.
Coming up, whoa! Close encounters of the creature kind.
He is beautiful. No, he's not.
And a major bust-up in jungle camp.
No, Nikita does not have your head top!
Previously, 3 of the team claimed a world record as the youngest to reach the furthest point on top of Mount Roraima.
I'm really proud of myself and it's really exciting.
But as they made their way back off the mountain, Nikita bickered constantly with Jake.
Come on!
She's been like lagging behind, moaning. He's doing my head in.
Meanwhile, the other 4 explorers were experiencing life as cowboys on a ranch. Slaughtering a cow for supper left Megan upset.
Should we take you away for a bit?
But Regan was in his element.
I'm enjoying this a bit too much, I think.
And finally, after 6 days apart, the 2 teams were once again reunited.
Hello!
The explorers are now moving on to the toughest environment of all. For the next 2 weeks, they'll be heading deeper and deeper into the rainforest of Guyana. Sitting to the north of the mighty Amazon in South America, Guyana's rainforest is even more spectacular, with stunning valleys and waterfalls and an enormous variety of creatures. They've just an hour's trek into the jungle, but it doesn't take long to notice how hot and steamy it feels.
It's really humid. I'm sweating a lot. As soon as you walk in, it's like a little heat, little clicker thing that says turn on your sweat.
It's not the heat that's troubling Michael.
Every single animal that can kill you lives in the jungle. It's a prison for bad animals.
But it's a dream come true for Regan, who's been obsessed with rainforests for years. In his jungle-themed bedroom back home, he keeps a variety of tropical creatures as pets.
I've been waiting for this more than half my life. There's nothing that could beat it for me. This is #1 experience.
The serious expedition is exploring in the spirit of the adventurer Sir Walter Raleigh, who came to South America 400 years ago to try to find El Dorado, a fabled city full of gold. His search led him deep into unspoilt rainforest.
I never saw a more beautiful country. Hills over the valleys, the river winding, and every stone promising gold.
Today, Guyana is still largely undiscovered. Though bigger than England, only 75,000 people are scattered across the entire rainforest, leaving most of it uninhabited and untouched.
Check it out.
The adventurers have a short journey up the remote Burro Burro River to reach their camp.
This is going to be our new home up in here.
Karahara Camp will be the explorers' base for a week as they undergo intense jungle training.
What a camp.
What do we reckon, guys?
It's really nice.
Leaders Ben and Polly first show the team their bedroom.
This is luxury.
Oh, I like this. I think the camp's quite cool. Like, I thought we were going to be sleeping in the trees, but this is a lot better.
There's a lot more beasties and nasties.
They'll be bedding down on the floor on roll mats, using mosquito nets for protection.
The key thing is this thatch, yeah? Spiders, i.e. tarantulas, love it up there. You've got scorpions, snakes up there as well, all living up in the thatch. So you need to make sure when you get into your beds, your roll mat is down nice and tight and the mosquito net is right underneath your roll mat as well. so that nothing can get in. Okay, otherwise you're going to have sleepless nights. Okay?
I want to have sleepless nights anyway.
I know, same. I'll be too scared to go to sleep.
It's sort of my worst nightmare, sleeping in there, but as long as I get my mosquito net tucked under, it should be okay.
Next, it's off to see the camp toilet, which is actually little more than a smelly hole in the ground.
Right, very simple, not much to it. Open the hatch, do your biz. Quite a long drop down there. Put the top back on properly, and that's about it.
Like their bedroom, it's also a haven for wildlife.
At night time, when we come for a pee or whatever, you'll have your head torches on. Just do a quick scan first, just in case there's someone sitting there. No, not someone, but
Something.
something.
There might be someone sitting there as well.
And also, guys, look up here as well, because these are perfect spots for snakes to hang out.
I'm pretty worried about like insects and bugs and snakes and spiders. I'm not that like scared of them, but I'll be pretty cautious when I come to the toilet. Yeah, he's scared.
They'll be washing in the river, yet another place full of hazards.
Rule number 1, don't dry. Okay? No peeing in the water. And the reason being is there is a fish called a candura.
Oh yeah.
And if you pee,
Goes
that
up
fish
shore.
will swim up your pee and actually go inside.
And it has little barbs, and it locks in on the inside. So
Oh.
please do not wee in the water.
Before it gets dark, should we get in?
Megan, dive
George,
in.
come in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
But Michael and Josh decide to pay a visit first.
We just got told about these animals that if you go for a wee in the water, they fly up your what is that called?
I forget now. It's the thing.
The genital weeing
that
bit.
thing. There's no way we're peeing in that one.
So I'm emptying my bladder.
Splashing around in the river by day is relatively safe, but after dark it becomes a no-go area as creatures like crocs and snakes become very active.
Go on, watch it.
Oh, it's quite nice.
After a hot, sweaty day, it's important to get clean.
Nikita!
But Nikita doesn't want to get in at all.
Well, no, I'm waiting for you.
No, you get in the front.
No, we'll go in at the same time. Compromise.
If it splashes, I'm not going in.
Polly, can you help Nikita in just into there?
Polly gives her a playful splash to encourage her.
I'm getting out! I'm getting out! Oh, yes, I'm
Oh, Nikita!
She storms off and refuses to come back down.
Apologies. Will you take my apologies?
No.
Mate, I was just helping you a little bit, but obviously you didn't take it.
It doesn't help.
But I'm not going to make you go in tonight because it's getting dark. Anyway, shake and make. Cool.
I'm not doing it. I'm getting out. I'm not doing it. I'm not.
At the opposite side of the hut, the boys joke about Nikita's various outbursts on the trip.
Just back up. Hi, Nikita.
She were climbing down Mountain Rima, the waterfall. I said, come on, Nikita, encourage you to go straight. I can't! If he says one more thing about me, I'm going to literally go over there and smash his face, and he's talking about me now. We're walking just back to Park Tree, and she's like, oh, I'm tired. They're like, come on, keep going. I'm going as fast as I can!
Nikita and Jake, the two youngest explorers at just 12, have clashed repeatedly on the expedition, and leader Polly urgently tries to defuse the situation.
He'll start saying like really stupid stuff, and then I just flip.
So you're getting very, very cross with him.
I'm going to knock him out.
Right, well, don't do that. Before we get to fisticuffs, we need to get it sorted, yeah? So we need to chat to him about it, okay?
But before Polly can talk to Jake, he fuels the fire by accusing Nikita of taking his torch.
She's got my head torch. Who's got your head torch? You. No, I don't! Well, your mates are saying you have. Calm down, bro. That's who I'm talking about. She's got my head torch. No, Nikita does not have your head torch!
Nikita, come here. Nikita, don't.
Knowing how dangerous the riverbank is at night, Sammy goes to get Nikita.
He's been a muppet. It's a head torch, Nikita. You're no point.
Do you know what it's been like with him for the last few days? By myself with him.
I understand.
I hate
yeah?
you so much.
Yeah, I understand. I don't like some people here too, yeah? But you just have to, like, get on with it and not even bother with them. So come back up, please.
I'll come back up in 10 minutes.
No, come back up
No,
now.
I'll come back up in
No,
10
because-
minutes.
Nikita, you can sit on your own somewhere up there where you're safe. Because down here is not safe, so come on.
No, she'll laugh because it's bad.
Leave her alone. She wants a sulk, let her sulk.
Let's not make it worse, okay? Because she can hear you all kind of laughing, and that's just going to make it worse. So let's be kind, okay?
He's been so annoying on purpose. And he knows he's doing it, and then he apologises after and thinks everything's all right, but it's not. I'm getting sick of him.
We need to just be a little bit more sensitive, okay?
But it's annoying.
But you're
mad
basically, you're winding her up.
about a head torch.
They wind each other
I
up.
know you do, I know. But we need to nip this in the bud, okay?
Yeah.
So just, whatever comes out of your mouth, think about what you're going to say first, okay?
Over dinner, the atmosphere is still tense. But there's a surprise in store. They've been away from their families on expedition for 2 weeks, and Polly has a special delivery from home.
Da-da-da! 7 parcels for you guys. One for each of you. Nikita, that's for you. That's for you.
A few days ago, she's like, I'm getting it. My little sister.
Michael.
Cheers.
Oh,
yes. We got some more hot chocolate.
Guys, I've got a picture of my cow.
Is that you? Check that. Oh my. You look at Joe. That is a great picture.
The cards and treats are a real boost for Nikita.
Well, Mom sent me loads of sweets and photos, like, with messages on the back. Oh, they're really nice. And then my dogs are in my bed. I didn't think I was missing home a lot until, this has come, to be honest.
For Sammy, the letters from home trigger deep emotions.
You're right, Sammy.
It's nice to hear from them and stuff and to hear what they're thinking and to know that they've, like, spent the time to put it all together. It's lovely too. I'm really missing them now.
But maybe want to enjoy it more because I know that they're all supporting me back home. Can't wait to see what the rest of this trip holds and I can't wait to see them again. Bye. Love everybody at home.
Guys, just come over here for 2 seconds.
Before bed, there's a stark reminder of Ben's warning about wildlife in camp.
This is a tarantula. Come and have a look at it.
Beautiful.
But just to show you guys.
Look, I've got
I get to see
goosebumps.
him.
How far do they
Serious.
come down?
Oh, that's why
No,
in the
not.
mornings we got to check our boots before you go to sleep. You need to check your sleep area. These guys go everywhere.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Regan couldn't be happier.
Just love it here, all the different animals jumping out at you every second. You never know what to expect. I've already seen the lizard, tarantula. It's brilliant, and I haven't even been here a day yet.
Good night, Regan.
As they bed down under their mosquito nets for their first night in the jungle, there's only one thing on Michael's mind.
If I was here and there was a massive spider, absolute going, I wouldn't know whether to kill it or try and run away.
Night, Michael, night.
When Raleigh came to Guyana, he was guided by local tribespeople, relying on their experience of living in the hostile environment of the rainforest. Everything the local people needed they got from the jungle, often killing animals with nothing more than a bow and arrow. Next morning sees the start of the explorers' crash course in jungle training, and like Raleigh, they'll learn many jungle skills from local guides.
Come and say hi to Lionel and Milner, right?
I'm Jack.
Nice having you here in Guyana. Particularly.
Lionel and Milner are from the Makushi tribe.
What they don't know about the forest is not worth knowing. So they know what all the plants are, what all the wildlife is, they know all the different medicinal uses, they just live off the land.
Hunting with a bow and arrow is still central to the Makushi survival.
It's a quick move, you know?
Oh my goodness.
And that's how it is.
He's done that before.
That's your kind of rail that you're going to guide the arrow with. Okay?
The explorers find it's far harder than Lionel makes it look.
Back, aim.
That was terrible.
Yeah. Release. Okay, but you lost the guide finger.
I really want to hit the target. It hasn't been hit yet.
I'm so competitive. If you do hit it, I'll drop.
This is the most competitive
I
man
know.
I know.
Can see.
That was a ricochet off the deck.
Unfortunately, I haven't got one yet. Yeah.
He's just rubbish.
Oh, nearly.
That was bad, but I hope none of them do it.
Yes!
Josh is the
First
one
clean
with the correct
hit.
Well done. Oh! Excellent.
But have the explorers got what it takes to catch their own supper? The next challenge tests if they can spot an animal on the move. There are 4 animal targets hidden in the undergrowth.
Oh my god!
That's actually quite scary.
I'm never gonna do that!
Jungle turkey. Oh! So close.
Getting the speed and accuracy needed proves tricky.
Fail.
Especially for Sammy.
I got a bit ahead of myself and I just like...
The deer lives for another day.
No supper.
Powis.
Oh, what are you doing?
Moving fast. Powis. Oh! Your tendency is to run towards the animal. Are you beating it to death?
Yeah! We're eating good tonight.
Make it a goodie, make it a goodie. Sammy, I think we'll leave it there. Nil point. Ready to go?
Born ready.
Born ready.
With most explorers struggling, it's turned into a 2-horse race between the highly competitive Michael
Just tickled it.
and Megan.
Oh! That was fantastic.
I can see what I'm aiming at.
Good shot.
Does that count?
Between the legs. I'm not too sure.
That does count.
One arrow. Make it count.
Oh, hit his backside. I thought I was with that one.
Oh! Brilliant. Right in the head.
Not happy.
What do you mean not happy?
I missed that
You just
first
killed the labber. That's a winner. Look, you're taking his eye out.
But has he done enough to win the challenge?
Yeah, and also...
Okay, 4 out of the 7, 0 out of 4. Sammy, Josh, Jake, and Nikita. You all
I got 4.
didn't hit a thing. Regan, you were in 3rd with 1 out of 4.
Both Megan and Michael scored 2. So, who's the winner?
In 2nd was Megan. Yeah? Michael, you're the winner. Well done.
He edges it by hitting more difficult targets.
How does that feel to the most competitive man in the jungle today?
Great.
Spider-phobic Michael may have more trouble with lesson 2 of the Jungle Crash course, learning about the dangerous creatures they might meet in Guyana's rainforest.
Whoa! A scorpion. Stomp on him.
The sting in the scorpion's tail is very nasty, and they love small, dark places.
You've really got to check your boots thoroughly in the morning.
What would happen if you slid your foot in and got bit by that?
It would hurt.
Next up is a huge tarantula.
Look at the size of that baby. And you know they jump 4 feet, don't you?
They just rang. I'm going to be thinking it's like crawling up my back all night now.
In contrast, Regan can't get enough of it.
Amazing. Just to think these are all around us.
And Nikita's also a fan.
I don't know why I like it, but I think it's quite pretty. They're quite special.
Wolf spider?
The next spider is much smaller and very fast.
Oh, whoa.
No, get that away from me.
He is beautiful. No, he's not.
Sorry, I don't like that.
While wolf spiders and tarantulas can't kill humans, their bite is very painful.
really, really nasty bite.
Yeah, I don't think you'd want this running around near you. You wouldn't want to be bitten by him.
And there's an even smaller creature well worth avoiding too.
This is a bullet ant, all right? If he bit you, your hand would swell to the size of a baseball glove.
Have you ever been bitten by one before?
Many times. 4 of them on my leg. Get into my pants and...
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh.
The next tiny creature can be fatal to humans.
What? Big. It's a bumblebee poison dart frog.
Absolutely stunning, huh?
Isn't that beautiful?
The poison dart frog is so named as tribespeople smear its deadly poison on their arrows.
That's pretty much fully grown as well, isn't it?
It's a chance for Regan to show off his great knowledge.
Regan, go for it, yeah?
In captivity, they're not poisonous. Out here, just because of their diets of insects like mites that give them the poison. The largest they really grow is about 2 centimetres.
Yeah. It's not deadly to humans unless you've got an open, bleeding cut on your hand. Then you've got a bit of an issue. Let's just bring him across.
While the final animal isn't venomous, it's still pretty lively.
What is it, Regan?
I think it's a rainbow boa.
Rainbow boa, feisty snakes. This one's struck about 4 or 5 times and actually nipped Lionel in the process.
Sammy has a real problem with snakes.
It's not right. It's like something, it should have legs. Like, it has... I don't get how it moves, it's just wrong.
What are you doing?
What does it feel like?
Dirty.
Sammy, it's nothing, look.
It's like holding a dog tail.
Okay, let him... Okay, take him back.
You haven't even heard him. Come on, hold him. You got hold him.
I was always really careful where I sat down and things, but I'm glad I know what is in the jungle and what I need to be aware of.
Back in Elizabethan times, Raleigh would often be taken around by canoe as local tribespeople helped him search for the lost city of gold. In a jungle, the river is like the main road. And the serious explorers are building up to their own marathon canoe journey in less than a week's time. So jungle training lesson 3 is learning to paddle dugout canoes.
You're steering, Regan. Yeah,
The 2-ton boats are each carved from a single tree. They're really tricky to control, and it literally becomes a crash course.
Oh no!
What?
Disaster strikes.
It's great fun, but at the moment we've gone about 2 miles across the river rather than 2 miles down it. So we've only gone 200 metres.
Working together is the key, and the team of 3, Josh, Megan and Michael, finally start to get the hang of it.
Right, on the right a bit, Megan, just one stroke on the right.
Stop pulling.
But in the other boat, Jake and Nikita are once again squabbling furiously.
At the back to direct.
Yeah, but if everyone else is telling you left...
No, why are you there then?
I'm the director.
Well, you're not. Here we are.
Come on, Nikita, you're going straight into the bushes. Pop Regan at the front, because we need to get that boat going in a straight line, yeah? Jake, you're just steering.
Right, paddle.
Move that way.
So paddle. Come on, then, paddle.
You paddle right, I'll steer left. Regan, you need to work harder.
No one's really working well together at the moment, including myself. We really need to get this properly working, otherwise we're going to be terrible on the journey we're going to do.
Right, OK, guys, start rocking the boat. Rocking the boat.
Ben has an important exercise to end the day's canoe training. It's a capsize drill.
Really rock it. Go on. Go on, and again.
When the explorers undertake their epic canoe journey, it's vital they know what to do if their boat capsizes.
And you're sinking.
They need to stay with the boat and work as a team to roll it back over.
So go on, maintain control of the boat. Get control of the boat, Nikita. Yeah. Go onto the far side, roll it back up. Right, Regan, don't get in front of that boat as it hits that log, OK?
Nikita and Sammy have made a dangerous mistake, allowing themselves to get downstream of the heavy canoe.
Right, guys.
It's drifting in the current and trapping them against Ben and Polly's boat.
No, hold on.
Ow! Police, trapped underneath! Ow!
Sammy has to be pulled out of the water.
You OK? Regan, don't worry about the paddle.
Meanwhile, Regan also makes a mistake, leaving the boat to try to save one of the paddles that's floated off.
don't know if you notice I'm struggling a little bit.
Regan, swim towards us, not the other bank.
I can't, I'm running out of breath.
He's struggling and also has to be rescued.
Okay, don't worry. You're right, Paul.
With everyone safe, Ben calls the teams together.
Okay. The key thing is people got trapped on the downstream side of what in effect is a 2-ton floating weight going downriver. Regan suddenly started realising that actually the water's quite strong, was getting swept into all the underwater debris over there. It was actually a very valuable lesson to show you how powerful water is without actually looking at it, and you're thinking, this is flat calm, there's no dangers in here. Well, there are.
The record-breaking canoe journey will take them 75 miles downriver, camping rough as they go. And the next training exercise comes as a bit of a bombshell.
Over the last couple of days, we've got a little bit more of an understanding for what the rainforest is like.
Yeah.
Okay, so tomorrow, you're going for a night out.
You're joking.
Okay. All right. So you will be experiencing it at its best and at its rawest. Okay.
I just hope I'm wrapped in tight. Make as much noise as you can to scare everything away from you.
Back in camp, the Makushi tribe have laid on a traditional ceremony to protect the explorers while in the rainforest.
When we come into the forest, we believe that there is a connection, a spiritual being. Therefore, before you leave for the forest, you have a blessing.
It's carried out by the tribe's medicine man, known as a shaman.
The spirit from the forest and your spirit would now be one. Enjoy your stay with all living beings in the forest here.
The celebration carries on into the evening with traditional food and dance.
It's so different to what I'm used to. It's a bit hard to take it all in.
It's just brilliant, that's how I can describe it.
Really funny, dancing with tribes people around the fire. Oh, I gotta go.
The Makushi ceremony works its magic, leaving the explorers much more confident about heading into the forest.
I loved it. I thought it was absolutely amazing. It's given me a bit of peace of mind, knowing that there's a bigger spirit or a bigger thing that's looking out for you.
I'm ready to face the jungle because we know the really bad creepy crawlies and snakes and everything, and we've been blessed, so hopefully we've luck on our side now.
Next time on Serious Explorers.
Oh, John. Oh, that's the one.
Bugs and beasties on the lunch menu.
Lovely.
And Megan gets that sinking feeling.